What is up, you guys? Tana Ashley here, and today I want to talk about how you can start your health and fitness journey and actually stick to it. Because one of the most common things in the entire world is I'm starting my health and fitness journey and then you fall off after a few days. That happened to me. I've been into health and fitness for 17 years. And I started really young. I was 13 years old and my mom would drive me to the gym. And I hated it. I absolutely hated it. But she built a really healthy habit because here I am 17 years later and I have to start my day with the gym or else I just feel like shit. So just because I started young on my health and fitness journey does not mean it's always been easy. When I was 13, I obviously wasn't dieting or doing anything of that sort, but my passion for health and fitness grew. And by the time I was 17, I was like, I want to do my first fitness competition. So signed up for my bikini competition. I was 108 pounds my entire life, okay? Started doing this competition and it was like, they're like, all right, we're going to be doing this kind of diet. So you're eating chicken, sweet potatoes, chicken, broccoli, chicken. And I'm like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? I can't do this. This is ridiculous. So I would do it, I would follow it, I would put my all into it, and then all of a sudden, 2 or 3 days later, I'd fall off. Eating brownies, cookies, Ben & Jerry's, down on some sangria. Yes, I was drinking before 21, okay? Just like a typical little white bitch, I bet. But yeah, so I was drinking and just gaining weight. So by the time the competition came, I was back down to 108 pounds, like pretty much starved myself before. Got on stage, I looked like a string bean because I had just starved myself. I wasn't taking care of my body. I kept doing this restrictive eating and then the binge eating, and I looked terrible. It was awful. And so I got stuck in this whole cycle for a while. And I finally went off the deep end. I gained 40 pounds. And I was not happy. I was absolutely miserable. By the time I was 20, 21, people are inviting me out, come to dinner, like hang with the girls. Hot guys are asking me on dates. And like, I'm just like, no, I'm just gonna sit home and like drink and eat because I don't feel confident with my body. And so I missed out on a lot of fun years and I struggled like that for 6 years and it was really depressing, it was really discouraging. And what I kept trying to do, I kept trying to restart my health and fitness journey. And at one point I even reached for clenbuterol, which is a fat burner and it's actually illegal. But I had taken that in hopes that, okay, maybe I'll lose my weight that way and I'm just gonna go balls to the wall. So I started taking this clenbuterol and I would get too hot. I would get to the gym, I'm doing my cardio and I would just like overheat. And I was like, fuck this. I'd get off the treadmill, go home and refuel with some ice cream. So it was an awful journey. By the time I was 21 or 22, I went to the doctor and he's like, girl, like you got high cholesterol. So if you don't fix this shit, you're going to be on medication. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. Like, because when you get on medication, it's like 200 million other issues. So I was like, I'm getting this shit handled. So that was my wake up call. And I finally got it handled. And the way I did that, and this is how I'm going to recommend you do it as well. When you want to start your health and fitness journey, these are the 3 major things you need. So 1, you want to break it down nice and simple, okay? Don't look at your weight like I have 40 pounds to lose. Instead, you want to be like, I'm going to aim for losing 1 to 2 pounds a week. And then plan it out. How am I going to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week? Write it down Monday morning. Like, that's what I do. Full body workout for Monday morning. Botox and fillers tomorrow. But I plan out my day. I make sure that, I'm going to be doing full body. I'm going to be doing my intermittent fasting during the week. I'm going to be on it. Like, if I want a cookie after dinner or something, I'm going to allow myself to do that. I'm not going to be super strict and overwhelm myself because when you do that, you trigger more stress. When you have more stress, you gain more belly fat and it just makes it harder to lose. So you got to let go of all that. Break it down nice and simple. Plan it out. Get your shit done. 2nd, stop dieting. That complicates everything, and that's where the binge eating, yo-yo dieting all comes into play. We don't need that. So break it down nice and simple. Make sure that you just cut out processed foods. Like let's say, your typical dinner is you get home, you have ground beef with pasta, some garlic bread, and then you down some ice cream, wash it all down with some wine. So what I would recommend doing is switching to ground turkey, doing spaghetti squash, having some water, and a Greek yogurt. Just start switching things out. And if that's too much at once, then do the ground turkey and the spaghetti squash with a scoop of ice cream. You don't have to change everything at once, but just start making more mindful decisions. And that's really how you just ease into a healthier lifestyle. And then the last but not least, just increase your activity. So many people think, oh my God, I have to be at a gym, and if I'm not at a gym, I'm not gonna accomplish my dream body, and it's just bullshit. It's another excuse that we use, getting a phone call, sorry, in order to not take action. So I wanna make sure that you just go get active. I don't care if it's dancing in the kitchen, if it's squatting while you're cooking, or if it's taking a walk around the neighborhood, or walking up the stairs when you get to work instead of the elevator. Those simple little changes are truly how you ease into a healthier lifestyle so you can start dropping weight and actually keeping it off. Too many people go balls to the wall and it's just, I'm going on a hardcore diet, I'm gonna be at the gym 7 days a week and just going as hard as I can. And then after a few days, they're like, this is too complicated. And it's because they try to do too much at once. So start nice and slow so that way you can build those habits in order to have that long-term success, because that is really where it comes in. And this is how I teach all my clients. And even sorry, now my alarm is going off. But after getting pregnant, giving birth, I gained 42 pounds during that pregnancy. And I was a little overwhelmed after I gave birth because all I thought about was, I have 42 pounds to lose. Oh my God. And then it was, back up, don't get overwhelmed. That's what's going to trigger stress. So let's just ease back into the old lifestyle. Because during pregnancy, obviously I wasn't like super strict. I mean, I was doing my workouts, like walking around the neighborhood, but it wasn't anything intense. So that could get you to be a little lazier than usual. So I'm like, time to step it up. Listen to your body. Don't stress out. You know not to diet or do anything of that sort. And then I dropped 54 pounds. My daughter's a year and a half, and I still have 54 pounds completely off of me. And everyone was like, oh, once your baby hits a year old, you're gonna gain your weight back. And I'm like, first off, it's a dickhead comment to say. Second, I know what I'm doing when it comes to weight loss. So here I am, 54 pounds lighter, and it's still off. And I'm gonna be 30. I'm gonna be 30 in a month and a day. So hormones are gonna be shifting, metabolism's gonna be shifting, and it's okay. I'm aware of all of this. I'm mindful. Weekends, I am a lot more relaxed. And then weekdays, I have a lot more structure. So I go to the gym. I do my intermittent fasting. I make healthier dinners. Weekends, I'm a shit show. I take time off the gym, order food, drink my wine, and just enjoy life. Because that is what life is all about, is having that healthy balance. So stop going balls to the wall. Find that healthy balance for you. And if you guys want to dive a little deeper on this, if you're feeling stuck or you have no idea how to plan your week or what kind of eating, like how to really clean up your eating or increase your water or your activity, let's just jump on a call. Let's dive a little deeper and figure out how we can, I understand. Oh, okay. Welcome. I will answer your question in a second. But let's jump on a call. Let's dive deeper. I will go ahead and put the link in the bio if you want to dive onto a call and just really figure out how to make your health and fitness journey work for you, especially during the holiday season, because this is when Americans gain 5 to 15 extra pounds. And so it makes it harder when you go into a new year. Then all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I have so much weight to lose. I don't know what to do. So start working on it now. Stop putting it off till the new year. because it's complete bullshit. Oh, new year, new me. Cool, I love the enthusiasm, but stop making excuses. Take action on your shit, or else you're gonna go into the new year with an extra 15 pounds and then you're gonna be calling me like, Dana, I got 65 pounds to lose, it sucks. So get it handled now. Let's jump on a call. And I had a question. I'll be answering questions right now. I gained over 80 pounds from my pregnancy. I still can't lose the weight. So how many weeks or months are you postpartum? What have you been trying? A lot of times with postpartum women, sorry. We don't know this, but you do go into hypo right after pregnancy. So you're hypothyroid. That lasts anywhere from 6 to 12 months. So eating the proper foods from that. Not overdoing it with cardio is a huge factor with that. And it's all about just balancing out your hormones. So you're 3 years postpartum. And so it could be thyroid, it could be hormones, it could be just your habits. So it's all about switching that up and making sure that your habits are in alignment with what your goal is. So a lot of times as busy moms, like it's super easy to order out or not make time for yourself and get to the gym and just be stressed and overwhelmed. And I know so many moms that are in that position. So it's like first things first, let go of the stress, let go of the BS. That right there helps massively. I actually do a hypnosis as far as weight loss. So a lot of times when we're holding on to these energies, it's so heavy and it's really hard to lose weight and just clear. So I'll do a weight loss hypnosis, and then just cleaning up the eating and then making time for yourself. That's really what you need to do. And if you're still struggling, then let's jump on a call. Let's dive a little deeper. Tana, I joined your challenge. Can you explain the intermittent fasting? If you could actually post that in the Facebook group, because I actually just saw another woman was just asking about that, and I'm about to go live in that group next. And then will you reach out to us? As far as your plans, like everything's in the membership, and then I do the bi-weekly check-ins, but if you need anything, you can always reach out. But I always recommend let's go to the Facebook group, because so many people do have the same questions, and it does make it a lot easier when we're all there to kind of bounce off ideas and good stuff like that. So if you could head on over to the Safe Fit challenge. Okay, I will do that, but I don't think I've been approved. I just approved a bunch of people this morning. What are your thoughts on IF? I absolutely love intermittent fasting. It is something that I live and die by. I was actually doing that back when I first started my health and fitness journey, and I had so many coaches tell me you can't do that, it's bad for you, blah, blah, blah. So when I started eating before my workout, felt like shit, couldn't get moving, I was sluggish, bloated, tired, gained weight. So I went back to my old ways of intermittent fasting. I listened to my own body and dropped the weight. So you really do have to do what works best for you and your schedule. And I say the same thing, if you're easing into intermittent fasting, I'm gonna go deeper into this tomorrow. But you just have to figure out what's gonna work best for your schedule. I'll talk about eating windows tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to come on before 10 a.m. because I'm gonna get my Botox and fillers at 10. So I'm gonna look like a fucking mess for a good 2 days. So yeah. So you're interested in so the Facebook group is actually just for my clients. It's the Stay Fit challenge. The Stay Fit Challenge, I have a whole group on Facebook there where we all support and talk to each other and just make sure that we're staying motivated, we understand the challenges, and all that good stuff. So if you want to join the challenge, you're more than welcome to join the Facebook group. So I love you. I appreciate you all. I hope you guys have an incredible day. And if you guys need anything, please reach out. Bye.